One more presentation for you. So what I think I will do is try to run through this fairly quickly, but let you know that if you are interested, you have a brochure here which will give you the basics, but if you're interested in any more details, including a copy of this presentation, email me at nbabson@sewanee.edu and I will get it to you. One little bit of context on why do we have this program in the first place. When I was serving as a regent 3 or 4 years ago, the McGuire folks, who I think Jay Fisher talked to you about earlier today, did their initial research on applications and admissions to Sewanee. And one of their key findings was, because Sewanee at that time did not have a pre-business program, 32% of the potential applicant pool went no further. In other words, it was, thank you, I'm going to go look at somebody else. And the regents at that time decided that we probably couldn't give away 30% of our potential applicants that easily. And so we started thinking about how do we put together a pre-business program here at Sewanee. So that was kind of the catalytic event that got us going. And Bill Carey, up in New York, very successful real estate person over the years, was instrumental in endowing this program from the get-go, and that's why it's the William Pope Carey program. This is a visual kind of to let you know how we're thinking about the pre-business program here. First of all, this is not a business major, nor will it ever be a business major. We all are very committed here to the liberal arts, in case you haven't been able to tell that today. And we want to keep it that way. As John was just going through, the interdisciplinary aspect of what we can do with the pre-business program here, given all the other things going on in environmental studies, to name an example, we think is a tremendous opportunity where we can help differentiate Sewanee. There are really two legs to this stool. Like most pre-business or pre-professional programs at Sewanee, there is a curricular effort. The business minor was instituted about a year and a half ago, February. We're going to talk about that a little bit. That handles all the curricular side of things. And on the co-curricular side, if you will, is the Babson Center for Global Commerce, which builds on folks like you, as well as other speakers and individuals that we bring to campus to bring the world of global commerce to our students and introduce them to some of the things going on out there. These were kind of our guiding programmatic considerations. What are the skills needed to succeed in the global community? What experiential educational things can we bring here to leverage what's going on the curricular side? And perhaps most importantly, how do we provide students with access and visibility to potential employers, especially in the new worlds of environmental studies, climate change, and all the huge transformation that's going to go on in that area. Okay. We're going to look at the Center for Global Commerce first. This is our mission. Go ahead. These are kind of our key initiatives, and we're focused now on the first three: mentoring and providing advice on career opportunities, putting the interdisciplinary programs in to assist our students in making career decisions, bring the outside world to Sewanee and expose our students and the whole community to the different trends that are going on. And then in the future, what can we do here in the summer to work with certainly environmental studies, but also with our students to bring additional resources to here to do some things during the summer that we don't have the time or resources to do during the normal school year. This is a summary of the key programs that we have going on right now, and I'm going to run through them very quickly. The Graham Executive in Residence Program. Okay, Susan? Yep. This is one of the programs that brings experienced business leaders to the campus. They're here for 2 days. They teach a class or two, usually in another area than just business or economics. They provide one-on-one mentoring opportunities to our students. They do practice interviews with them. And basically they're here for 2 days, and they end their visit with a 1-hour talk to the Sewanee community at large, students, faculty, administrators, a lot of local folks. To give you an idea of the type of people we've had here, our first one was Bill Smith, who was the CEO of Royal Cup Coffee. We've had Joe Petrowski, the CEO of Gulf Oil here. We had Herb Keller, the founder and CEO of Southwest Airlines. And he was a hoot, I'll tell you that. He loved Sewanee, and Sewanee loved him. And this coming spring, we hope to have Richard Sandor here, who was the former CEO of the Chicago Board of Trade, and now the CEO of the Chicago Climate Exchange, which will be one of the big traders of carbon credits. So that's what we're trying to do, bring people from different aspects of the world of commerce. The Viewpoints Lecture Series, same type of thing, bringing key leaders in different areas of global commerce to the university, but they're only here for a day. They have a lunch with students to talk about their career path and the kinds of things that they did to get to where they were today, and also then a public talk that afternoon. T. Boone Pickens was here just a short while ago as one of our Viewpoint speakers. Later this semester we will have Gary Schilling, the economist, will be here, and then next spring we're bringing Tom Morris, who is a leading business ethicist here, to talk about business ethics, which is probably a pretty good thing to be talking about right now. Your uncle, David Beacon, has been very generous to the university in providing a scholarship program to the summer bridge programs. Are you familiar with those at all? These leading business schools, the three that you see here, provide basically a summer boot camp in business training for liberal arts students only. We thought for a brief moment, is that something we want to try to do here? Well, no, we don't have a business school, we don't have the faculty, these schools do. So we provide a scholarship up to 75% of the tuition, and we send 6 or 7 students every summer to either Dartmouth, Stanford, Berkeley, and that's just about the way it's running right now. A lot of interest in Dartmouth, a lot of Stanford, a lot in Berkeley, and we're about to add the Stern Advantage program up at NYU. To an earlier comment, David feels very strongly that it's important to get those of us who were raised in the South somewhere else. So all these schools are located outside the immediate Southeast. This is, I think, has the potential to be a really exciting program here at Sewanee. And we are now in the process of putting the business plan together to provide a micro-lending program that Sewanee students can be a part of for our immediate area here. Could be 6 counties, could be 8 counties, could be 10 counties. But we will work with a loan institution, and we will work with local alums and retirees to provide consulting input so that our students can go help analyze the company to see whether they should get a loan, how big should the loan be, and then most importantly, go back with a trained consultant and work with that company through their 3 or 4 years and so on. So I think this could be a tremendous outreach program, certainly, but at the same time provide some real life skills in the whole micro-lending area. And we're talking about loans here probably that would average between $10,000 and $25,000. So for small businesses.